say, oh, you're speaking from your coffin and stuff like that when you rode down here on 100 miles on a V-Star that you achieved after a Honda, Piaggio, BMW 325, these 45, and graduation from a 2-year college with benefits all the way through. An apartment in the middle of Lower Knob Hill. And you say, I want to marginalize him, make him feel like he has to go to sleep and stuff like that, or we're just going to make more noise, but be faceless. Yeah, that's my whole thing. That's my whole thing. I wonder about. But I don't wonder too much because they say, well, what do you think for all Thanksgiving? Well, I got promised a clone, and I got a clone. I dreamt of AARP, I guess, and I have AARP. So there's a dream and a promise there that I've achieved. And I never tell older people, to the older people now, so-called peers, stuff like that, and even older than me, and younger than me that want to try to understand, there is no easy way to do this. Bottom line, there is no way to get smart. There is no way to get intellect without, if you want, I'm going to say it, without earning it. Because if you don't earn it, and you might say, oh, that's a stigmatized word and stuff. Well, if you claim to be a certain way and you say it's the easy way out, and you chose the easy out, it's really just cheesy. And so, that's okay with me, because you can say, well, yeah, I've been through it, and stuff like that. Good for you, then. Then why is it that I gotta take a shower every other day with a damn loofah? You know what I mean? Because it's like, it feels like, this whole Ponzi scheme, this whole Ponzi, whatever it is you call it, this whole double standard, this whole babysit my kids, this whole child protective services, this whole fucking free living, this all fucking doorbusters, 50-inch screen, all this junk and all this crap on fucking surveys and whatnot. You know, and I'm not saying I'm not guilty because I just got credit from such and such and I'm getting a couple things. But this whole this whole new form of money and stuff like that, where it causes a double standard to make someone say, why don't you sit here and force somebody to be here and vet somebody to be here in a certain way. And you say, oh, you get no respect or something like that. You get no respect, and and on and on and on and on, right? And stuff like that. And you're just a burden, a beast of burden. Well, how else could you be when you're treated a certain way? And that's it. And then you say on top of that, well, you just judge you and crack the bank and all this stuff and all this other stuff. Like, okay, you can say and do all these things, but just like a Lyme condition, there's an answer for everything. And it seems to be that the people start to get people, like, in general, the cast that I'm casting upon, seem to get strange about how they get perplexed about the whole idea of the was it antidote or whatever to the idea of what it is that they're claiming in their theory. So you can say I'm sitting in a car right now. You can say she ain't about nothing, all this stuff. You say she a clown. I get all kind of voices and stuff. You say, I want his apartment unit. He lives in a haunted apartment unit. Oh, his dog's unlegitimate. We're gonna get it. You have to keep a tie on him and say all this. And it's not a hack or not, because I've been through a lot of highly unethical things around here, and it's been highly and some of this stuff feels like moral decay. Okay, if you will. And it's not a hack, because I learned these things and I said that, and I was like, yeah, that is true. Because I can be here for 4 years and I can say, and still walk past someone and still have a dirty look like, hey, yeah, whatever, you know. And I'm like, that's totally off, but I'm used to it because this is how it is. The unethicalness and the decay of it makes you seedy and hardens you to ignore it. and say, okay, this I don't want to deal with this because it's a new compounded stress that I don't need, and stuff like that. So, any natural human being will do such and feel such a way and respond in such a way. If you are a natural human being, and there is no easy way out to say that, to accept that with yourself, if you're biting it and copying it.